Hi alineados, good morning. In this video we are going to learn, or better say review, our sector 2. Sector 2 is all the part of our chest and our high back. Includes our arms, our hands, our neck and our head. Sector 2 has 3 points. Point 2 as the right shoulder and point 3 as the left shoulder. But actually it's not the shoulder, it's an intersection between the arm and the chest. Here we have a space and that is the intersection. To deepen the intersections you can go to the video that I made especially for that in the profile. Also, you might know that even points are always in the right side and odd points are always in the left side. This rule will be useful also for another sector that we are going to learn after. As a third point, we have point 9, here above the head. While stand, this point will have the sensation as if someone is pulling us up with a thread. But when we are doing some exercise or movements, we are going to consider our point 9 as cervicals, neck and head. The activation of sector 2 is divided in 4 steps. Step 1, bring the points up. Step 2, send the points circularly back and down. Back and down. And step 3 is to accommodate a little bit, but still maintaining the activation that we already won. And step 4, it's only to maintain the activation. This way, sector 2 is perfectly active and our body and our posture is healthy. From there, you should be capable of move your body in all the ways possible normally, but don't say anything. I know it's uncomfortable. I know you might feel strange. It's normal, don't worry. It's normal because it's a new position that our body doesn't know, that we are not used to, and even because we might feel that it's very exaggerated or too much. It's okay, don't worry. It will be till our body starts to understand itself in that new position, and till then we have to force a little bit the activation. For this reason we are going to repeat the activation of the sector and then I will give you an exercise to make it easier. Another thing that can help is realize that if we are in sector 2 is because we already learned sector 1. So a thing that might help is to activate first sector 1, putting the down abs rigid, and then repeat the sector 2 activation. So let's try it. Active sector 1, put it rigid, and then start with sector 2. Points up, circularly back, down, and accommodate. I didn't have to do so much in my third step because I already know my place in sector 2, but you just try to do it and repeat it till you feel comfortable and nice. At first, in my case, what happened to me was that my shoulders were so in the back. So my accommodation was to bring them a little bit, still with the activation that is down, 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 a little bit to the front. And then I had only to maintain. Now, imagine that we are the kind of people that are always with struggle, looking, searching for the activation of sector 2 or the commodity or the comfort or the correct position, the correct place, and blah blah blah. We are going to do this exercise that might help. Anyway, I already left some exercise in the profile that you can find and will be useful too. With your hands, you put your hands in your points, and with your elbow, you start doing circles. Remember to activate the sector 2 and do not tension your points or your neck. Do not tension, but always down, 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 down. It's normal if you heard some noises. I already explained that in the intersections video, so if you didn't see it, go and check it. And then to the other sense. And remember, shoulders point down, 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 down. Especially when you are in the back, going up, especially there. Okay. Relax, and now the activation of sector 2 should be a little bit easier. This is because when you do the activation of sector 2, if we move and it's very rigid, very tense, we might feel like our body is telling us, I cannot move, please stop. But doing this exercise, we relax everything, so it's easier for him to do the exercise, do the movements, and keep it there. Okay, this is a sector 2, and the exercise I recommend to you for this activation. Please try it because it's so good activation of sector 2. It gives us a lot of benefits, a long-term and short-term life. So try it and then you tell me. The last thing and extra that I want to share with you is activation of sector 2, yes, might be the most difficult of all sectors, might be the most uncomfortable at first, and might be the most difficult to maintain too and to respect, but I promise you that is the one that gives us a lot of regards. Something that I always say about this sector is that when we keep the sector 2 active, it's like we are so much more open to the world. We start opening ourselves to the world, to the opportunities, to new things, and that gives us a lot more self-confidence. You have to try it to experiment this. So try it and then you tell me. Thanks a lot for watching this video. See you in the next.